Welcome back! Today we're gonna make French meringues. For that we need egg whites, which we had left over from the previous project, normal white sugar and casting sugar, powdered sugar. First we're gonna put the egg whites into the bowl. And lower the mixer. Add the splash guard and start the machine. Before we start it, it's important to notice, don't put all the sugar in at once. You need to add it gradually, because if you put it in at once, it's gonna turn out bad. But let's turn on the machine first. Set it to setting 2. And start adding sugar. High. Now wait till it gets a little bit fluffy before you add extra sugar. You can't see it yet, but it's turning out real fluffy. And add the last bit. Now let it mix for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then we'll be back. It's finished beating the egg whites, so now we need to attach the whisk attachment and put in the powdered sugar. So let's start. Open that up. Nope. Remove the splash guard. Open up. And as you can see, it's all fluffy and stays in the bowl. Yeah. Put that aside. Attach the splash guard. The whisk. Sorry. Close it back up. Put on the screen and turn it to setting 2. And now we'll add the powdered sugar. We'll let that mix for a few minutes until the smoke sets from the powdered sugar. And then I'll be back. It's done whisking in the powdered sugar, and I preheated the oven at, in this case, 125 degrees Celsius, because we're making a bit bigger meringues. If you make small meringues, you should put it on about 100 degrees Celsius. So let's make the meringues. Open it up. Take this out. Ooh. I'll let you see how it turned out. Let's see if it's really good. Oh, yeah, worked! Great! Now let's make some meringues. Spoon them off. And I like them nice and rustic, like this. You can also put it in a piping bag and pipe them. This is just as easy. And because they're not gonna rise or spread out in the oven, you can put them quite close together. A bit more. I'll be back when I finish them all. We're back. I finished putting them on the tray. They look a bit like mini hedgehogs, but that's fine. When they come out of the oven later on, they're gonna turn out great. I put them in the oven now at 125 degrees Celsius, and I'll be back when they're finished. As you can see, they're out of the oven now. If they are loose from the bottom, if the bottom is loose from the baking paper, they're ready. And let's hear that. I don't know if you hear it on camera, but here. They're nice and crispy. And they're supposed to be soft inside. You see? Oh, look. Nice and soft inside and crispy on the outside, the way I like them. If you want them, crispy inside also, just leave them in the oven, turn the oven off. But let the residual heat dry them out further. See you next time. I hope you liked the video. The recipe is in the description down below. En voor now, het feitje van de dag. Bakers always make meringues at the end of the day with the leftover egg whites they have. Because in a lot of recipes they only use the egg yolk. At the end of the day, the ovens are still hot and they make the meringues, put them in the hot oven and set them and forget them. Because the ovens at the bakeries are that big, they keep warm for the whole night. And when they come back in the morning, the oven is still about 80 degrees Celsius. And that means that the meringues that are in there are all nice and crispy and taste delicious. Until next time, bye bye.